to another video. We got another girl talk tonight. Tonight we're going to be talking about a study line called building your kids up. Okay? Yeah. And this year we're going to have to work on doing better. I know that you probably came from a background that you just talk crazy to your kids and they know you love them. But we got to break this generational stuff. You know, I heard people say all types of crazy things. I know I've yelled some crazy things to my child, my oldest child. Now that I know a little bit better, I do a little bit better. I learned that over time what it can do to a child. So I'm going to give you some tips tonight on how to just basically be a better parent and building your kids up because it's so important. So here is a few tips to do so, okay? Because in 2025, we're going to be better everything. Better mothers, better women, better parents, better providers, better lovers, better everything, okay? So here are some tips for building up your kids. Encourage positive self-talk. That's tip number one. Mold healthy mindsets. Teach your kids to speak clearly. Children often mirror what they hear from their parents, so make sure they hear positive affirmations about themselves. Okay? For example, instead of saying you're bad at that, try you did not get it this time, but I know you can keep trying and improve. Okay? Let's get it, parents. Praise effort, not just results. Focus on praising the efforts and hard work rather than just the outcomes. This helps them understand that there is value isn't dependent solely on success, but on the perseverance and dedication. Come on, we gotta teach them baby something. Tip number 2, celebrate their uniqueness. Embracing differences helps your kids recognize what makes them unique and special. Whether it's their creative talent, their ways of thinking, or their compassionate nature, encourage them to be proud of what sets them apart. Avoid comparisons. Comparing your children to others can harm their self-esteem. We don't want to do that. Instead, focus on their own personal growth and celebrate their own achievements, big or small. Believe it or not, whether kids act like they care, especially teenagers, they act like they don't care. They're so happy when you tell them you did a good job. That was amazing. I love how you cooked that. I love how you sweep that floor. You made this house look good. Oh, you did that. You got those A's. I know that class was hard for you, but you persevered through it and you made it. They look for those little small efforts. Some of the teenagers, maybe they're not as affectionate as when they were babies that run up to you and kiss and hug. You do it to them. You see them washing dishes, they doing something, just walk up to them and hug your child. Because the things that they have to face now, some of the things we just did not have to face when we was little. Bullying, I think, was around for a while. But when I was little, I saw it sometimes. But it's not as severe or terrible as these kids. These kids is just crazy. Like, they just say anything. And if your self-esteem ain't where it's supposed to be, a lot of kids are harming themselves. So it's important for us to build our children up where they need to be so they can know that they are special and their uniqueness is something we need here on this earth, okay? So yes, this is a very, very, very important girl talk tonight. We got to build your kids is the next generation, and we have to do better with them because we got to understand they live in a different world than we do. Yeah, we grew up in the same world, but their world is way different, and it's a lot tougher. I remember I used to hear comedians say, these kids weak now. But honey, spend a day in their shoes, and you'll see these kids is not weak. They're going through way more than we would do. We'll fight and get it over with. They got to fight every day. Like, come on. Anyway, let's keep going. Tip number 2, celebrate their uniqueness. Embrace differences. Help your kids recognize what makes them unique and special, whether it's their creative talents, their ways of thinking, or their compassionate nature. Encourage them to be proud of what sets them apart. Avoid comparison. Comparing your children to others can harm their self-esteem. Instead, focus on their own personal growth and celebrate their own achievements, big and small. I just realized I'd already read it. But anyway, maybe somebody need to hear it in the back, okay? Twice. Number 3, provide unconditional love and support. Be there for them. The foundation of building a child up starts with love and support. Let them know you're always there for them, no matter what. This ensures that they feel safe, secure, and confident in their relationship with you. Emotional availability, listening to their concerns, and being emotionally available. When kids feel heard and understood, they develop trust and a sense of security that fosters their emotional well being. Okay? You'll be surprised what a kid will tell you if they feel as though they can trust you. Because I've been in a situation where they might not tell their mama nothing, but they'll tell the cool auntie something. You know what I'm saying? And that's an awkward situation to be in because, baby, I'm going to tell you, mama, if I feel like you're going to be harmed in any kind of way or we need to go put our paws on somebody, mama's going to be told. But some things I feel like if you come confide in me or something, I don't feel like it's going to hurt you or harm you or nothing like that. Yeah, I won't tell. But I will hint towards it to your mama. Yeah, you might want to talk about it because, I'm just a cool auntie and I'm just not the cool auntie to just my nieces. And I don't got no nephews. What? No, I ain't got no nephews, but I got a lot of cousins. But anyway, they like to come talk to the cute, cool auntie because they know auntie done live life and they can relate and they can talk to cool auntie. But auntie gonna also slide some advice. I'm a joking stuff, but I'm gonna slide some advice in because it's very important that's what you do. You got to build that demeanor with your teens, with your little person, where they can come and talk to you, okay? And if you so serious all the time, you so strict all the time, they can't talk to you. If you be like, I don't want to talk about that, baby, if they don't talk to you, they're going to talk to somebody else. So you want to build that trust, okay? So they can. Tip number 4, teach resilience. Failing is a part of growth. Teach your children that setbacks and mistakes are part of the learning process. When they encourage challenge, often guidance on how to approach the problem again and learn from it and keep going. Problem solving skills. Encourage them to find solutions of their own. You can be a guide, but allow them space to think through challenge and develop critical thinking skills. Give me an example. I do it all the time. I'll give you a good example. When my older son was small, I was like a helicopter mom. I was over everything. I really didn't let him do nothing. If you heard it tell, before he could do anything, I'm right there to swoop him up. If he fall, I'm right there to get him up. I never let him really experience too much. I was always over everything he did. I didn't let him learn, okay, if you fall, no, I'm going to catch him before you fall. And you can't always do that. With Noah, I'm completely different. Like, I would sit on the couch and watch him problem solve. Like, basically, if you're sitting on the edge of the couch, I'll say, oh my God, you might want to be careful. Look behind you. There's no more couch. And I want to see, is he going to use good problem solving skills? And you think at one, they're not going to use those. Yes, they are. If you talk to them, like I know you might see my videos and I talk to him like a baby and I'll be like, look at Mike do the man and stuff like that. But also, if you listen to some of my videos, especially if you follow me on TikTok, I always say you don't want to do that because I want to see where his skills are at. Is he going to make this right choice? Because mama might can always be there. What if mama go use the bathroom and he's on the edge of the couch? He'll know better when I go. So giving them space and opportunity to see what they're going to do in that situation. And you'll be surprised. If you're a good parent, they will make good choices. And they're going to make some bad ones, didn't you? But they're going to make a lot of good choices. Like my parents, I remember they used to put in me, like, don't go out there and do no drugs because drugs do this and this and that. And my mom would sit us down at the table and teach us things like drugs do this to your body. It breaks down this to your problem. She had pictures. She would really talk to us about different things. She didn't just tell us not to do something. She taught us not to do something. And when I got faced with those situations, I'd be like, because that drug do this and that. And they'd be like, how you know all that? And I want to tell them, because my mama named Felicia, she didn't play that. She let our kids know. Okay? But whatever you put in your child, that's what they're going to be. So if you put in doubt, if you put in hate, if you put in low self-esteem, that's what they're going to be. So tonight, we're going to teach you to build them up. Because that's what they need. This generation need more love and less hate. Okay? So If you're not giving too much love and you're yelling all the time, this is your time to tighten up, baby. That baby need love. I don't care how tall that baby stand. That baby need love. It's hard out here, okay? Let you be a piece of love. Now, sometimes you got to be stern and strict, but you got to learn how to balance that, okay? So tonight we're talking about building up them kids, okay? Because they need. So number 5, instill gratitude. Focus on the positive. Help your kids focus on good things in their life by encouraging mindset of gratitude. This can be as simple as talking about things they are grateful for each day. A grateful heart builds confidence, positivity, and resilience. Model gratitude. Let them see you practicing gratitude in your own life. When kids observe their parents being thankful and showing appreciation for what they have, they're more likely to develop the same skills. So if you don't have these skills, you got to work on it. They're looking at you every second. And sometimes how you decide to handle things, they're going to decide, but this is how mama did it. You're like their blueprint on a lot of things and how to handle life. So if you know that there's some areas you need to tighten up. You can always tighten it up. And because like I'm teaching, I think I made my older son a negative nanny because I was like, don't do that because this can happen. Don't do that because that can happen. Don't do that because that can happen. And I'm seeing now he's getting older. He's not a daredevil at all because I extended him fear all the time. This might happen, this happen, but what if it don't? So now I'm trying to readjust it and say, you know what? Try that. I'll be here if it happens. Let's do this. Let's try this. Even going places like we can't go there because they be shooting in New York. I've been telling him I want to go to New York and watch the ball drop, or I want to go to New York because it's pretty. At Christmas time is what I saw in pictures and stuff. He was like, I'm not going to New York, Mama. You can go by yourself. I'm not going there to get robbed. They're gonna see us. You gonna really try and record a video, and they're gonna come up on us and rob us and stuff like that. Because I told him when I went to New York, I got robbed and stuff. It's just. You got to reprogram them. And not saying we might not go and get robbed. Who knows? But I just feel like, the world is a little bit different now. And, there's a lot of YouTubers out here. And I'm pretty sure if you a YouTuber, you went and you recorded. And I don't think nobody robbed you. I hope not. But anyway, we got to reprogram them. And it's never too late to reprogram unless they bow out your house. And I don't know. Pray for them. Let them see the change in you and maybe they'll change their life. Okay? Number 6, set realistic expectations. Don't overwhelm. Set goals that are challenging yet achievable. Helping your kids feel accomplished without feeling overwhelmed. Be sure to praise the effort they put into reaching their goals, not just results. Understand their pace. Every child develops at their own pace, okay? Acknowledge their progress, even if it's slow. The key is to avoid placing too much pressure on them to achieve perfection. I'll give you a perfect example. My older son, sometimes his grades are not that well, okay? He has faced some challenges and stuff like that. But when he passed everything last semester and the semester before. And that's new for him. He gonna pass most stuff, but one class it just ain't gonna happen. So I say, hey, grades are important. School is very important. You gotta press wrong. Okay, what did he want that's supporting him in his word? He want an iPhone, okay? So guess what? I made that if we change what we're doing, begin to focus, refocus, and really try. If we pass every class with a 72 and better. Now, some people be like, a 72? You're just making them do it. A 72. Because, baby, if y'all see, we're encouraging them where they're at. A 72 and higher. And y'all, he almost got that. He had 95 in one class. He had a 98 in one class. I was so happy. It's amazing what you can do if you really work hard to try. And I think that he didn't get it by 3 points. He had a 70 in one class. And he had a 70 in one class. And he can't remember what the other class is, but all the other classes was like an 80, 95, and something else. And that's the best report card I've ever seen from him since knowing him. So you can do it. You just ain't trying. You're just doing the bare minimum. And I said the bare minimum is not going to get you in the goals that you have. So tweaking it, talking to your kids, you'll be surprised at things that you learn. Sometimes you got to give the kids something to work for too, because they might not be motivated. You might ask, why you don't care about your grades, son? I do care, but and I let him talk, and half of the stuff he say don't make sense. So I say what I think makes sense. You want iPhone? He said, yeah. Well, you gotta work hard. You gotta listen to your teacher. You gotta participate. You gotta do what they tell you to do. You gotta follow the rules. Boom, boom, boom. All of a sudden, the light went on, and now he's doing the things that he gotta do to get where he need to get. So we'll see. Y'all see him in a video with an iPhone clicking. He did what he was supposed to do. You see him with that Android. He ain't quite made it yet. But I'm gonna still be there and be his sure. You can do it. You can do it. Okay. But anyway, create number 7. Creating a safe space for them to express themselves. Open communication. Encourage open communication and let your kids express their thoughts, feelings, ideas without judgment. And this is something that I had to work on because my son is a talker just like me. And he could go on and on and on and on. And over half of it doesn't make sense to me. But in his head, it makes a lot of sense. Even at 14, I'll just be lost. Where are you going with this? He just be talking. And I just be like, but I'm learning. It's very important as a parent to sit there and listen to them, no matter what they do. Because you listen to that baby be like, you be like, yeah, yes, she did. And it did happen like that. You got to do the older one the same way. Parents, okay? We all need to tighten up, including me. Tighten up still. Okay, still said yeah. All right, anyway. Validate their emotion, whether you're happy, sad, frustrated, or excited. Help your kids understand it's okay to feel a wide range of emotions, that all feelings are valid, okay? Because some people just, you gotta feel these feelings. Sometimes you can get mad, sometimes you can get frustrated. Sometimes the important thing is showing them what to do with these feelings so they won't get in trouble in life, okay? Because if you mad and you tearing up stuff, you want to chill, okay? So you got to teach them stuff. Okay? And if they're watching you tear up stuff, they're going to do the same thing. So parents, we got to be careful what we do in front of our kids as well, okay? And some things, parent, if you see that everything you do is not good or not solid, it's time to get some counseling, okay? Let's see what this stuff is deep rooted inside. Why do when I get mad, I break everything? Why I get mad, I punch the wall? What are you really mad about, okay? And you need to get those help, because with you being healthy, both mentally, physically, and spiritually, oh my God, what great parent and person you could be, okay? And your kids will see that. So do it for your kids, okay? Validation promotes emotional intelligence and self-awareness. And this is so important for your kids to have. Number 8, involve them in decision making, okay? Now, some people that's black, I'm going to just say black people, okay? My coworker, when she used to be in there talking, she don't work with us no more, but she always used to say, but if she was talking about white people, she'd be like, me. And I'm just like, okay. And I just be like, I hope none of them come across that, because I ain't even talking about y'all this time. I just be there sometimes. But anyway, I feel like I've seen a lot of let their children do. Michael, what would you like for dinner tonight? And I see in their community that they let them decide everything. In our community, this is what for dinner you eat it, you starve. No, we got to change some of it, tweak some of it. Then they can't, maybe they don't want, that same meal cook every night. Maybe they have suggestions for something new that y'all could try together. So some things I feel like you could tweak that, let them make a decision. Some stuff you as a parent need to. For example, I would not let a 10 or 11-year-old or 12, this might be controversial, somebody might get mad, decide they sex. Okay? I see some parents do it. Billy told you last night they want to be a girl. But let me take a little part like this. I see, for example, my 14-year-old. He can watch TV with me for 4 hours. Not all together, but without the day, we watching TV randomly, okay? he ain't gonna watch TV that long. He gonna be on his iPad. He gonna go outside and be on his skateboard. He gonna do a lot of stuff within 4 hours. But let's just say we sitting there watching stuff. He gonna see multiple things that he won't, even at 14, just like a little kid. And he gonna be like, oh, I want that. Oh, mama, we need to try this. Oh, mama, let's go there. He's all over the place. Kids are not at that age where they know exactly what they want, and you don't want to make a permanent decision for them, and they're not ready to make those decisions yet. It's just something that it got their attention for a minute, and then you go through the process. I just feel like that this is my personal opinion, and if it offends anybody, I'm sorry, but I'm not saying it to be malicious or anything. I just feel that when God, and you might believe in the sun, stars, and moons, or whatever you believe in, that's on you, okay? I just feel like when God, I really believe in God, Jesus, Lord, the Holy Spirit, all of that, okay? All of them, the divine Trinity. I just feel like when He was making all of us, He didn't make no mistakes at all. He is just too awesome to have made a mistake about who we are. I feel like that we as humans make these decisions and we just go with it. You know what I'm saying? I give you an example. I'm a person that's very spontaneous sometimes. And I'll just be like, ooh, I want to do something. I was at work, a whole correctional officer, no background skills of what I'm opening my business. And one day I just said, I'm going to open my own salon. I'm going to be my own boss. And I'm such and such. I went to a bank 2 days after that and got approved for a loan. And I opened up a shop 6-8 months later. That was just off of one idea. I ain't put no thought into it. There was a lot of things that went wrong because I ain't put no thought into it. I just went and did it. And some people, that's a good thing. But some people, that's what you do. You don't put no thought into it. You don't think about how it's going to affect other people. You don't think about how it's going to affect you. You don't think about the long run. You don't think about, well, if maybe I change myself, maybe, I was supposed to be doing something else. Like, I just feel like that when you mix with the destiny, it's a lot of people. I know there's a lot of people that's transitioning to where they're transitioning to something else. But I've been watching this new trend where people are detransitioning. I don't know. I guess I said the word right, because they'll tell you they made a mistake. They had an encounter with that, and they made a mistake. I watched this story the other day, and it was so sad. This young man, he was 9 years old, and he told his mom he was a girl. And mommy was just like I'm telling y'all, went with them. And I don't know why I'm talking about this, because this is none of my paperwork. But they made, maybe the right person is going to listen to this. Maybe this for you. So whoever this for, this story is for you. But at 9 years old, they decided they wanted to be a girl, that they were in the wrong body. And mama supported them wholeheartedly. And then when they got at 14, they discovered that this was a big mistake. But a lot of things had happened already. So at 16 years old, he waited that long. Mama, I don't want to do this anymore. I did this because I thought that this is what I wanted. But it's too much to come with this. It's too much, and I don't want to do this. And now, currently 16 years old, going through this. And he even said, scrolling through Facebook the other day, and I watched the whole thing. It was like a 2-hour little video on Facebook. He was telling people, wait till your mind develop, to your brain change, to whatever. Wait, okay? Okay, just wait, okay? And I feel like support your kids, but some decisions you need to wait for, okay? It's like, I give you a good example. We're going to switch subjects now because it might be too deep. Somebody going to see this and be like, counsel, baby, I ain't nobody, so you can't counsel nobody. You can't hassle nobody. I don't care. But at the end of the day, my what I was about to say, I lost concentration, y'all. I tend to do that sometimes, but what I'm about to say, I give you a good example about some decision making. I told my son, I said, listen, when we go to the store, you have $50, and you can do whatever you want to do with that $50, but you can only spend $50. He planned that $50 out for a week. I told him on Monday he can get that $50 on a Friday. He said, I'm gonna buy this, and this is what I'm gonna buy. By Wednesday, it had changed to something. By Friday, it was something. When we got in the store, he brought something completely different. So all I'm saying is, little people from the age of 1 to about, I'm gonna say already just 22, they don't know what they want. Okay, so some things, just stick to small things. Okay, parents. Okay, I know you love your child, you want to support them. If they feel terror about something, okay, boom. Okay, but I just say, talk to them and let them wait it out, okay? Because I don't feel like God made no mistakes, okay? I feel like some things a kid don't know what they want. I know when I was a kid, I wanted 1,000 things. And I'm glad my mama told me no to half of it because I didn't need it, okay? So sometimes you got to step up and be just that parent, okay? You got to step up. It's not going to harm them, even though you hate me, you don't accept me for who I am. You might hear all this craziness. But just wait, okay? Parents, I don't know who you believe in, but baby, pray. Pray about everything. And then also ask yourself, where is this coming from, okay? Why all of a sudden do they want to do this, okay? Did somebody hurt them? Are they feeling some type of way? Go and see if they could have a chemical imbalance, because sometimes people produce different hormones for whatever reasons, okay? So I don't know. Or they might just want to be a boy or a girl or whatever they want to be. I don't know. I don't know. I will tell you, when I was little, I remember I thought that boy clothes were so comfortable. And I remember I had a boyfriend, and I used to be like, bring me some of your clothes. And I remember I used to wear his clothes at school, and they were so comfortable. And then my the assistant principal was my mama first cousin, and I didn't know that. And he would go home and snitch on me. Well, he'll tell my mama, he'll call my mama and say, you know, your daughter is changing her clothes into boy clothes, and she's walking around dressing like a boy with chains on and everything. Because I was wearing his clothes, and I was just running around because he thought that it was cute. Because see, back in the day, you know, remember Aaliyah and then the song, the singer Aaliyah. I was dressing like her, okay? If you look at some of the stuff that she was wearing, she wear the bag clothes and stuff. I was wearing that, and I had the long hair and stuff like that. My boyfriend used to tell me I was cute. So I used to do it all the time. I ain't thinking nothing of it. Stuff come with that, okay? Clothes even carry spirits. So if my mama had found out about it and kept letting me dress like a boy, guess what? I wouldn't have no boyfriend. I'd have had some girlfriend, because you gonna track that, okay? So anyway, I went all off to another tangent. Let's get back on it. Just be careful with decision making is all I'm trying to say. Let your kids be kids, okay? And don't let them make adult decisions, okay? Is all I was trying to say. So like I said, if I offend anybody, that is not dead. I'm not trying to defend it. I love all people, no matter who they are. White people, yellow people, blue people, gay people, trans people, little people, big people, obese people, whatever you are, I love all people. But I just would pray that you will love yourself, okay? Just the way you are. Because I just think you're beautiful. And I'm always going to do, my slogan is stay beautiful. And I really feel like that everybody is beautiful. And I feel like God just don't make mistakes, okay? Yeah, there's some things we can work on. But I just feel like he didn't make no mistakes when he made you, okay? Just the way you are. And you're going to feel that you live long enough, eventually you're going to see, okay? You ain't got to do all this tweaking. The only thing you got to do is eat a little bit better, exercise a little bit, and you're good, okay? And you're good. All of this tweaking and changing your skin color and doing all this craziness, God is like, if I wanted you like that, I made you like that. Okay, anyway. Do what you want to do with yourself, baby. Look, It's you, not me. Love you anyway, however you are. Anyway, I believe that I'm gonna have besties of all kinds. Okay, and I can't wait to meet y'all. I believe I'm gonna have short besties, skinny besties, trend besties, girl, all types of besties. I'm gonna have all types of besties, and I welcome everyone. Okay. Anyway, let's get back into it. Where would we start? Okay, what I say? Teach. We're gonna go back over. Number 8, involve them in decision making. Some of it. Okay, give them some kind of control whenever appropriate. Involve your kids. You heard that? Appropriate in decisions that affect them, whether it's choosing their clothes, helping plan meals, or deciding on family activities. Allowing them to have a say helps build their confidence and decision making ability. Teach accountability. As they get older, teach them to take responsibility for their actions and decisions. This is an important part of building their self-esteem. Tip number 9, lead by example. Be a role model. Kids learn a lot by watching how their parents behave. Show them how to respect themselves, how to handle failure, and how to stay positive. Okay. They get older, teach them to take responsibilities for their actions and decisions. This is an important part of building their self-esteem. Number 9, lead by example. Be a role model. Kids learn a lot by watching how their parents behave. Show them how to respect themselves, how to handle failures, and how to stay positive. They'll absorb these lessons and incorporate them in their own behavior and attitudes. Practice self-care. When you take care of yourself, your kids learn the importance of self-respect and self-care. Your mental and emotional well-being sets a powerful example for them to follow. Number 10, this is the last one. Focus on their strengths. Highlight their strengths. Help your kids identify what they're good at, whether it is in school, sports, arts, or other activities. Celebrate their strengths and encourage them to build on them. When children feel they have strengths, their self-worth flourishes. Exploration. Allow them to try new activities and explore different hobbies. This helps them discover their passions and abilities, which boosts their self-confidence. The bottom line, building your kids up is about creating a positive, supportive environment whether they feel safe to be themselves, try new things, and to learn from their experience. It's about praising their efforts, fostering their confidence, and teaching them to love and respect themselves. As a parent, one of the most beautiful gifts you can give your child is the belief that they are worthy, capable. So I hope that you have watched this video and you have taken in what I'm saying. Please do not take anything I say to be hateful, because I say everything with love. I love each and every one of you that's going to click play, no matter who you were and how you feel yourself and who you see yourself as to be, okay? I think that you're beautiful just the way you are, okay? But anyway, I don't want nobody to take this video and be like, oh, that's not there, okay? I love all people, okay? But I just feel like children should be children, okay? There's certain decisions they shouldn't make. I think they need to wait till they're adult to make a decision, okay? And I just feel like God don't make mistakes, okay? Anyway, I hope that you have enjoyed this video. I hope that you can take one tip and use it or activate more in building up these kids, okay? Because they are our next generation, so we need to love and take care of them. Anyway, see y'all on the next one. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, and share. Thank you.